Shalom, Akim. All praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakar, Kodash. Yahweh is a true name for the Heavenly Father, the Almighty, and Yahweh Shai is a true name for the Son of the Heavenly Father, our Lord and Savior, who's going to deliver and save the elect from the coming destruction that is coming upon the earth, the likes of famine, and ultimately World War III. You know what I mean? And before that, the authentication, which is the MOTB, being mandatory upon the whole world. All right. Double honors to all apostles of GMS, Stone, and salutations to the Akim pushing this world of sincerity and in our truth. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. We are the real Israelites, we're the chosen people of the Father. Though this topic that I really want to touch into is if you bring your gift to the altar, in other words, gift in this definition is if you bring a gift. Let's bring up this word gift. This is the point I want to highlight of sacrifices and other gifts offered to the Most High. See, offering of a gift or gifts or gifts. So it's a sacrifice, sacrifices and other gifts offered to the Most High. So if you bring a certain sacrifice, so if you bring a certain, so therefore if thou bring thy offering or thy sacrifices to the altar, all right, and there remembers that thy brother art against thee. So he says, if you remember, say your brother have something against you. You remember? If your brother have something against you. All right? Leave therefore thy gift, thy offering, thy sacrifices before the altar, and go thy way, and first be reconciled to thy brother, and then come and offer thy gift. All right? Now, he said, if you reconcile with your brother, meaning what? To be reconciled, to renew friendship with one. All right? So, that's what the scripture says you should do. All right? And first, he says what? If you remember that him have something against you, and vice versa. Then, even if you have something against the brother, it should be the same. You know what I mean? Don't offer any sacrifice to the both side. I have such and such things to set straight with your brother. And this is a general video. You know, this is not going to anyone specifically. I want to make this general video, for the hopeful elect, because this is how we should be living, amongst each other. Babylon, you know what I mean? We establishing that close friendship, that close knit brotherhood. You know what I mean? In these, especially in these times, Scripture said, you're supposed to forsake the assembly of your brethren. You know what I mean? Whereas you see the time, fast approaching. So especially in these times that we're in, where we need each other more than ever, we all got, man. Brothers always say that. See? So this is how you deal with a situation, and the offering in this case, in our case right now, is we offer spiritual offering. We offer spiritual sacrifices. When they do these videos, where they go out there on highways on the edges, those are spiritual sacrifices. All right? When you fast, spiritual sacrifices, man. All right? So before you do any of that, man, you should set things straight between you and the brother. All right? Reconcile to him. All right? Be at one again. All right? 1 Corinthians 6 and 7. Now, therefore, there is utterly a fault among you. So, there's a fault. Let's look up this word, fault. All right? There's utterly a fault among you. All right? Fault, diminution, decrease, defeat, loss. Anyways, let's get, there's utterly a fault among you, meaning there's a problem. Let's look up fault somewhere else. Fault. It says what? An unattractive or unsatisfactory feature, especially in piece of work in a person's character, responsibility of an activity, criticize for an inadequacy or mistake. So they will use this definition. We're going to use this definition. An unattractive or unsatisfactory feature, especially in a piece of work or in a person's character. All right. So he said, no, there is utterly no, therefore there is utterly a fault among you. You know, and this letter was written by Paul to the church of Corinth. You know, because obviously, you know, they were dealing with problems of all sorts. Because, like for example, like this, because you go to law one with another. Oh, the law said this, the law said that. Yes, the law said that, but the law is there to judge. But also, if one and one is using the law to, you know, going up against each other using the law, why do we not rather take the wrong? Why do we not suffer yourselves to be defrauded? You know? So peace can reign sincerely, man. Sincerely taking the law. Alright? Not taking the law and still having the thought up in your head or in your mind, you know, and you know, not being, you know, one with the situation between you and your brother. Verse 8, nay, he do wrong and defraud and that your brethren. Anyways, so this is the point. Let's go back up to the point. He said, this is a fault, man, that you go toe to toe and no one suffer themselves to be defrauded, no one suffer themselves to take the low seat, to, you know, to humble. All right. First Peter 2 verse 20. For what glory it is if when he be buffeted or beaten up or, you know, eat for your part, he shall take it patiently. Yeah. Because, you know, you do wrong, you understand why you're getting moved. But if when he do well and suffer for it, he take it patiently, this is acceptable with the Most High. All right, these are scenarios. You know, the scriptures giving us guidelines of how we should deal with situations when they arise amongst, you know, you and a brother. And he give you an example. For even of Yahweh Shai, for even hereunto you were called, because Yahweh Shai also suffered for us, leaving us an example that he should follow his steps. So yeah, we should follow his steps because what? Who did no sin? He did no wrong. Yet he take the beating, he take it patiently, man, knowing that there's more glory when they get buffeted for something what you don't do. Because the Heavenly Father is the one that saying that you're righteous, man. Instead of you going law for law and going to the law one with another, why not suffer yourself to be defrauded and allow your Yahweh to be outside, you know what I mean, to justify you. See, neither was any God found in his mouth. Alright, the ways of Yahweh to be outside was good. Yet still you get beaten and buffeted for what? So that, you know, he was innocent. Alright? When he was reviled not again. So when they reviled him, let's look up this word reviled. When he was reviled, when he was reproached, hated, railed at, reviled, heaped, abused upon, you know, when all of these things happened to Yahushai, he did not return any blow. Not at that time, but the time is coming where you know, he's gonna take vengeance. But you know, it's giving way, you know, for the you know for the prophecy of him coming and dying on the cross to be fulfilled. And now we in a situation where we can't fight, man. All right, but in other words, we in a situation where we can't justify ourselves, and we don't try to justify ourselves in the sight of men, but in the sight of Yahweh Shai. When he suffered, he threatened not, but committed himself to him that judgeth righteously. You see, who his own self bear our sin in his own body, and the tree that we, being dead to sin, should live unto righteousness. And he did that for us. And that's how you want to see us, living as brothers above each other, man. Living in unison in one, and willing to sacrifice and, lay low, for the oneness of the body, and for the unity of the body. All right? By whose stripes you were healed. All right? Yahweh set us that example, man. For ye were a sheep going astray, but I now return unto the shepherd and bishop of your souls, which is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. So you get the point. This is as I mentioned about fault, the scripture says what? You should live what you have and go reconcile with the brother. No, it says what? He mentioned that this is a fault where some man not like to take the low seed, meaning being utterly subjected one to another. If one subject themselves to each other, if each brother and brother subject themselves to each other, for example, when situations arise, each brother willing to take the low seat, you can never have, there will be no war, man. You will have peace. You will live in unity amongst each other, man. All right? Because that's what Yahweh Shai want, that we live good amongst each other. So it's a confess your fault one to another. Meaning you go tell the brother, where you are. Oh, did I contribute to, we be here in this predicament? You know what I mean? One against another, when we should be one with another, in one accord, not being against each other. So when it says confess your fault, you're supposed to what? Tell your faults one to another. You tell this man where you're wrong, and that man tell you where you're wrong. Or you contribute to the situation by causing this, this problem amongst y'all, man. See? He said, what? Pray one for another that he may be healed. The effectual and fervent prayer of righteous man avail much. But this is the point that I want to bring out. Confess your fault one to another. See? The brothers have to learn, to take the low seat, man. I want to say the low seat, not going, one to another, pointing out where you right. Defending yourself where you right. Let me show you where you right, where you accuse me of. Let me show you where you wrong with me. No, brother. I'm here to say to you, Salakia, brother. I went off, man. I shouldn't. This is where I contributed to the problem. Salakia. Man. We should be. We shouldn't be. You know it, man. Let me get an expression. Let's see if we can bring this up. I don't think I won't get it. It's one to another. Let me see if we can bring it up. It might take a while to find it, but Lord will. It's one of Paul writings. Yeah. I think it says something like being in subjection one to another. Uh, yeah, be subject to what you see. Ephesians 5:21. Ephesians 5:21. Be okay. So Ephesians 5:21 says what? Submitting yourselves, you know, one to another in fear of the Most High. Let's look up this word submitting. Submitting yourselves. All right. To be subject to, you know, to put under, to arrange under, to subordinate, subject, put in subjection, subjects oneself, obey, you know, yield to one's admonition or advice, you know. And if each brother can do that, you know, we're, you know, being in subjection one to another, you know, we can never have any war, man, because that's how Yahweh Shai, you know, want us to live, you know, that we serve one another, you know, in love, man, being servitude and servants to each other, man. All right. Whereas we in the time now, you know, that this world is coming to an end. You know, you should try to make amends. With your honor, brother, man. And I hope, Lord will. I pray that, if I get found in a particular situation, with any brother, that I exercise these precepts just to see it. So obviously, I was edifying, to the hopeful elect. Without we say, Shalom. Okay.